Have you ever wondered how the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, was built? The mystery of its construction has perplexed historians, archaeologists, and curious minds alike for centuries. Its colossal size, precise alignment with celestial bodies, and the intricate internal chambers are a testament to an incredible architectural prowess. The mainstream narrative suggests that the Great Pyramid and its neighbor, the enigmatic Sphinx, were built by the ancient Egyptians using rudimentary tools and sheer manpower. However, this explanation leaves many questions unanswered. How could a civilization, without the aid of modern technology, construct such precise and monumental structures? How were they able to align them so accurately with celestial bodies? The answers to these questions remain elusive, shrouded in the sands of time. Enter Graham Hancock, a man unafraid to challenge mainstream historical views. Hancock suggests that these magnificent structures could not have been built using the primitive tools and methods attributed to the ancient Egyptians. He proposes an alternative theory, the existence of a lost advanced civilization, one that had mastered a level of technology and knowledge far beyond what we attribute to our ancient ancestors. This theory, though controversial, is not without merit. Hancock points to geological and archaeological evidence that seems to support his claims. He presents a compelling case, inviting us to look beyond the accepted narrative and consider the possibility of a forgotten epoch in human history. But why is this important? Well, if Hancock's theory is right, it could dramatically alter our understanding of human history. It could mean that an advanced civilization existed thousands of years before we currently believe possible. A civilization that left behind clues in the form of these awe-inspiring structures. The Great Pyramid and the Sphinx, then, are not just ancient monuments, but silent witnesses to a time lost in the annals of history. Could there be a lost chapter in human history that holds the answers to these intriguing questions? As we delve deeper into the enigma of the pyramids, we might just find ourselves unearthing more than just stones and sand. Graham Hancock, a British author and journalist, proposes a theory about a lost advanced civilization. Hancock, no stranger to controversy, has been known to challenge mainstream historical views with his unconventional theories. The Great Pyramid and Sphinx of Giza, he posits, are remnants of an advanced civilization that predates known history. Hancock's theory is a thought-provoking one. He proposes that thousands of years before the Egyptians, a highly advanced civilization once thrived. This civilization, blessed with knowledge and skills far surpassing those of later societies, constructed the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx. The colossal structures, according to Hancock, are not mere architectural feats, but symbols of a forgotten era of advanced knowledge and technology. But what evidence supports this audacious claim? Hancock points to the geological signs etched into the body of the Sphinx itself. Distinct patterns of water erosion on the Sphinx suggest that it was exposed to long periods of heavy rainfall. The conundrum here is that the last time Egypt experienced such a climate was during the end of the last ice age, around 10,000 years ago, a time period that predates the recognized Egyptian civilization by several millennia. This would imply that the Sphinx, and by extension the pyramids, were constructed by a civilization that existed during this wetter period. A civilization lost to the sands of time, a civilization that had mastered architecture, astronomy, and perhaps even technology that we in the 21st century are yet to understand. Hancock's theory, while fascinating, is not without its critics. Mainstream historians and Egyptologists have often dismissed it as pure speculation. They argue that the evidence is not sufficient to overturn established timelines and narratives. The debate between conventional history and Hancock's alternative theories is a heated one, with both sides claiming the high ground of evidence and logic. Yet, mainstream historians have been reluctant to embrace this theory. The mystery of the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx continues to captivate us, and perhaps the key to understanding our past lies in the sands of Egypt, waiting to be discovered. One of the key pieces of evidence supporting Hancock's theory is the Sphinx itself. This majestic and mysterious monument, with its lion's body and human head, has been the subject of speculation and awe for centuries. The Sphinx stands as a testament to the grandeur of ancient Egypt, yet it holds secrets that could potentially rewrite history. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence is the Sphinx's weathered body. The patterns of erosion on the Sphinx suggest it was subjected to long periods of heavy rainfall, a weather condition that the Giza Plateau hasn't seen for many thousands of years. This implies that the Sphinx could predate the Sahara Desert itself, pushing its creation back into a time when the region had a drastically different climate. This hypothesis is not without controversy. Mainstream archaeologists maintain that the Sphinx was carved around 4,500 years ago, during the reign of the pharaoh Khafra. However, if the water erosion theory holds true, it would mean the Sphinx might be at least 7,000 years old, if not older. This time frame aligns more closely with Hancock's theory of a lost advanced civilization. Beyond its age, the Sphinx may also be concealing hidden chambers. Hancock and others have suggested that these spaces could hold invaluable information about the civilization that constructed it. Ground-penetrating radar and other techniques have hinted at the existence of these chambers, but further exploration has been limited. The Sphinx's alignment with celestial bodies adds another layer of intrigue to this puzzle. Its gaze points directly to the rising sun on the equinox, a detail that may hold significant astronomical or spiritual importance to its creators. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the Sphinx, we are forced to question our understanding of history. The geological evidence seems to challenge the conventional timeline of ancient Egypt and suggests the existence of a civilization far older and perhaps more advanced than we've ever imagined. Could the Sphinx be older than we think, and what secrets might it be hiding? The Great Pyramid itself offers more clues that challenge mainstream historical views. The precision of its construction is awe-inspiring. Each of its over 2 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 25 tons, fits together with a precision that modern technology still struggles to emulate. And yet, we're supposed to believe that this marvel was built using nothing more than copper chisels, wooden mallets, and sheer human muscle. The pyramid's alignment is another fascinating aspect. Its sides are precisely aligned to the cardinal directions, with an accuracy of just 3/60ths of a degree. Consider this. Even today, with all our advanced technology and knowledge, achieving such a level of precision is a daunting task. This begs the question, how did the ancient Egyptians manage such a feat without the aid of modern tools or even a compass? The Great Pyramid also houses a series of mysterious inner chambers. The King's Chamber, the Queen's Chamber, and the enigmatic Grand Gallery, all hidden within the colossal structure, have stirred imaginations and sparked debates for centuries. The purpose of these chambers remains a mystery, with theories ranging from funerary rooms to astronomical observatories. What's more, the pyramid's construction and internal design contradict the supposed primitive methods of the ancient Egyptians. The use of elaborate systems of shafts and passages, the intricate construction of the King's Chamber with its 5 relieving chambers above, and the precision-cut granite stones all suggest a level of sophistication far beyond what we attribute to this ancient civilization. So we are left with a paradox. On one hand, we have this architectural marvel, a testament to a level of precision, sophistication, and knowledge that seems far ahead of its time. On the other hand, we have the accepted narrative of a civilization using simple tools and methods to create something that we, with all our advancements, would struggle to replicate. The discrepancy is glaring. Could the Great Pyramid be the work of a lost advanced civilization? Hancock's theories, while fascinating, have stirred up considerable controversy. These alternative perspectives on history have not been met with open arms by all. Many mainstream historians and archaeologists dismiss Hancock's ideas, arguing that they lack substantial evidence and rely too heavily on speculation and sensationalism. Critics accuse Hancock of cherry-picking evidence, ignoring contradicting facts, and promoting pseudoscience. They argue that his theories undermine the achievements of the ancient Egyptians by attributing their architectural marvels to a lost civilization. This criticism is not entirely baseless. After all, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, And while Hancock's theories are exciting, they are far from universally accepted. The political implications of Hancock's theories are also significant, particularly for Egypt. The Great Pyramid and the Sphinx are not just historical monuments, they are symbols of national pride and important sources of tourism revenue. If Hancock's theories were to be accepted, it could potentially disrupt the narrative that the ancient Egyptians were the sole architects of these wonders. Notably, Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities has been protective of the country's historical narrative. They've been known to restrict access to certain sites and to resist theories that challenge the mainstream historical view. This has led some to accuse the ministry of suppressing evidence that supports alternative theories, such as Hancock's. This controversy extends beyond academia and politics, stirring heated debates among history enthusiasts and the general public. Hancock's theories challenge our understanding of human history, questioning long-held beliefs and inviting us to consider the possibility of a forgotten past. This controversy fuels our fascination with the mysteries of the ancient world and our quest for knowledge about our origins. Despite the skepticism and criticism, Hancock's theories have found a receptive audience among those willing to question mainstream history. These alternative views, while controversial, have sparked interest in the enigmatic past, encouraging us to look at history with a fresh, questioning perspective. Despite the controversy, Hancock's theories continue to captivate those who dare to question mainstream history. So, what does the evidence really say about Hancock's theories? Let's delve into the archaeological and geological evidence that supports Hancock's claims, starting with the Sphinx. The Sphinx, a marvel of the ancient world, presents a geological puzzle. Its body, carved from limestone, shows signs of significant water erosion. Mainstream historians attribute this to the occasional heavy rainfall in the Giza Plateau, but Hancock and others argue that the level of erosion suggests a much wetter climate, one that hasn't been seen in Egypt for at least 7,000 years. If correct, this would mean the Sphinx predates the civilization we believe built it by several millennia, potentially pointing to a lost, advanced civilization. Now, let's turn our gaze to the Great Pyramid. This architectural wonder's precision is nothing short of breathtaking. Its base is leveled to within just a few centimeters, and it aligns almost perfectly with true north. The construction techniques required for such precision are a mystery. The mainstream view suggests that the pyramid was built using copper tools and sheer manpower, but Hancock and others question how such precision could be achieved without more advanced technology, perhaps hinting again at a lost civilization with knowledge beyond our understanding. Moreover, the pyramid's internal layout is a labyrinth of precision-engineered passageways and chambers, which some suggest may align with specific celestial bodies. This level of astronomical knowledge is not attributed to the civilization we believe built the pyramid, adding yet another layer to the mystery. These compelling pieces of evidence, the water erosion on the Sphinx and the precision of the pyramid's construction, challenge the mainstream historical narrative. They suggest the existence of a civilization with advanced knowledge and technology long before the dynastic Egyptians. Could this evidence point to a re-evaluation of history as we know it? It's a fascinating question, one that continues to fuel the flame of curiosity and exploration in our quest to understand the past. In the end, Hancock's theories offer us a fresh perspective on the ancient world. They challenge us to look beyond the narrative of mainstream history and consider the possibility of a lost advanced civilization. Hancock's theories revolve around two of Egypt's most iconic structures, the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx. He suggests that these ancient wonders were not built by the Egyptians as traditionally believed, but by a much older civilization that possessed advanced knowledge in architecture, astronomy, and mathematics. This civilization, according to Hancock, was wiped out by a cataclysmic event, leaving behind only these monumental structures as evidence of their existence. The Sphinx, Hancock argues, shows signs of water erosion, suggesting that it predates the Sahara Desert. If this is true, the Sphinx could be thousands of years older than we currently believe. This theory, while controversial, is supported by some geologists who agree that the erosion patterns on the Sphinx are more consistent with water damage than wind and sand. Similarly, the Great Pyramid's precision-engineered design and alignment with the stars of Orion's belt hint at a level of knowledge and skill that seems out of place in the historical period it is believed to have been constructed. These anomalies, Hancock suggests, point to an advanced civilization lost to history. But what does this mean for us today? Hancock's theories remind us of the importance of open-mindedness in the study of history. They encourage us to question established narratives and explore alternative explanations. They inspire us to look closer, dig deeper, and seek truth rather than accepting the known. While these theories may be controversial, they have ignited a global conversation about our past, challenging us to reevaluate our understanding of history and humanity's place in it. And isn't that the essence of history? An ongoing quest for knowledge, a perpetual journey into the past to better understand our present and shape our future. Perhaps in seeking answers to these ancient mysteries we may discover more about our own origins and destiny.